Next question. I am a fan of both Unbox Therapy and Lou Later, and I have been watching the Huawei news as it unfolds. I just wanted to ask both of you what your favorite food is. You see that? The pivot? He got us.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, first of all. The news is crazy. It's going to keep happening. We'll still be here. Favorite food is a hard one to answer.
Very hard.
Because there's a lot of ways you can read that question. You know, it's like there's a lot that goes into that because food is more than flavor, Will.
Yep.
Food is socializing. Food is family. Food is memories. Food is love, Will. So it's a tough one to answer. What I'm going to have to do here.
Oh, boy.
Will, come on, man. Wait, maybe do you want to answer first? You answer first. You're on the question as well.
I gotta say, Jamaican patties are like, I can have it any day of the week at any time.
You got Vin's reaction over there. He doesn't believe you. He doesn't believe you right now.
They're amazing.
No, I like Jamaican patties. I mean, how spicy?
Pretty spicy.
I'm
down with spicy.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up eating those. Those are, but most people aren't gonna say it's their favorite food. Will.
I don't know, man. I guess like longevity, I can eat
you keep going back
literally any day.
Wow.
Anytime. It's amazing.
All right. I mean, hey, man, I'm not going to dispute it.
Yeah.
You know, on a previous episode, we got a question specific about pizza. Okay.
Yep.
Now, I know it's a cop-out to say pizza, but just hear me out, please. Please hear me out. I spoke in that episode. Well, first of all, we had a pizza history lesson. I mean, because of course we did. But I spoke about how what I like about pizza is the way that it's consumed, that it's a social food, what it represents. It's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
You can share it.
That moment of like the sporting event is on, or you're playing some video games, or you're hanging out with friends. And it's like, you know what? We should order a pizza. That moment right there of like, we're hanging out for a bit because a pizza's coming. There's some magic there that doesn't exist with other foods. Other foods, you know what's happened recently is skip the dishes, Uber Eats. Can we? I'll be having. Can I see the menu, please? I'll be having. Can you make sure to hold the onions on my particular dish? And then it gets there and everything is scrambled eggs. Every single dish. Vin, don't look at me. You know it's true. I hate it's ruining pizza. In fact, it's ruining it because now generations of people aren't going to know what it's like to compromise, Will. To say, you know what? Yeah, get those toppings. I'll have a slice. To actually physically share a pie. Like mathematically. To slice it into pieces and share and to break bread together, Will. Literal bread, tomato, cheese. You see what I'm doing here? You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this?
So your favorite pizza is the Neapolitan?
Yeah, I like the classic pizza. I will say, I kind of hate the fact that a pizza like this, like the one you're showing off, like a classic, like the original wood-burning pizza, is actually tough to have delivered. They don't want to deliver it. So it peels back a little bit on my analysis because you're supposed to eat that dead fresh, straight out the oven. So there are levels to the pizza game, from sitting in the pizzeria and having that experience and paying way too much money to like tracking the Domino's on the online order thing. But the thing is, I don't discriminate with pizza because of everything it represents. I mean, if it's cardboard, I'm discriminating. But otherwise, I'd say my threshold, I accept many different forms of pizza into the household. But it's the whole package deal. It's what it represents. It's the social component. It's the good time. It's the sharing is a key factor as well. If you take all of those things out, I would just take a pasta with a meat sauce and the Parmesan cheese. And that's it. 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 But I mean, that's got to be done correctly. I'm not accepting just anything there. You have to have the al dente noodle. You don't overcook my noodle. Okay? You got to have that. You got to have a meat sauce that's been cooking for a while. It's not going to be spaghetti. I'm probably going to take rigatoni. No, I'm probably going to take wait, let me see what a rigatoni is. Let me see what the shape of that is. Let me see what the shape of a rigatoni is. Yes, I'm going to take a rigatoni. Okay? That is the dish. Click on the one. Go down one more. Click on that. Okay?
What's the difference between a rigatoni and a penne?
No. How dare you? How dare you? It's a way bigger noodle. So it's by default, it's going to be cooked. It's going to cook differently.
Which one was it?
A penne is a smaller noodle. You find a different consistency in the way that it cooks. It doesn't hold the sauce the same way. What happens when these are cooked, they kind of like flatten out a little bit, a rigatoni. Each bite is a bigger thing going on, holding the sauce differently. Get out of here with the penne. Penne's the most boring pasta ever.
Can I ask you a controversial one?
Okay.
Shells.
Like what type? Wait, like a small shell, like a macaroni shell, a big shell. It's getting too fancy for me at that point. I mean, that one over there, stuffed shells. I mean, I could eat that, right there. But I mean, look, everybody's gonna have their own preferences. I know I sound like I'm getting fired up. You got to have your preferences. In fact, we should ask you. We should throw it back on you into the comments. Your favorite foods from around the world, because it's so much you can't even try it all. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, I know I sound passionate. I don't really, to each their own, you know. But I'm just saying, if we can do some rigatoni, let's do some rigatoni. If you can get me the British chocolate, let's do the British chocolate. And if we need to order a pizza because the situation calls for it, then let's order a pizza. That's it, Kirk. Cut it. That's it. It's right there.